It's because there's no other.
How do you manage beauty and bronze? How do you manage that when you what's your escape route?
Beauty is I don't really look at beauty. I know most people would probably look at me from my social media and things like that and think that I'm one way, but like I said, I'm not really into beauty. I'm more into like personality and, just experiences. I'm really like, how people think people who are into yoga are. I've become that person. So I'm really just like a tomboy. So I don't even think of the beauty part because, of course, I'll be ugly to some people and some people you'll be beautiful to. Wow. But really, it's that personality, I think. So.
Okay, so you like comedians?
Love comedians. I love to laugh. Shit. Yeah. I laugh all day.
Yeah, next time you in LA, you got to give us a call. Hit PPD up and DB, and we'll be sure to.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Briana cannot leave without us. Read that. Okay. Not for me.
This is the Reggie guy, huh?
Yeah.
I was only worth $5 to see my ass. Damn.
Tell him again. Hit that cash app. Hit that super chat. Hit that cash app. Hey, man. Hey, DB.
Hey.
What's going on?
Shit, where was I at in the middle of my sentence? I wanted to talk about the sanctioning bodies. What do you think about these sanctioning bodies? Do you think they need to exist in boxing? How do you feel about boxers holding belts? Or should the guys just try to make good fights and make money with each other and not really worry about these belts?
So I did see the interview with the WBC. Well, I think his name is like Suleiman. But yeah, I mean, now it's, the new generation, they are replacing Instagram with belts. So instead of winning belt, you're winning followers. So slowly but surely, the belts are meaning less and less because people are able to make these big fights without the belts. Of course, we want the belts to mean more and say, that means that you're the man. But if people aren't fighting the best, then those belts mean nothing. It just means that maybe you were in a position politically to get, to get those belts. Like you had an in-house fight with Lomachenko, and that's how you got those belts, or you know what I'm saying? So I think the belts are kind of dying out, and they're just making too many of them, and that's the thing. And nobody can keep up. Because if you're interim, why are you getting a belt too? Well, everybody gets a belt. Like that's crazy.
Right. I agree. And some of your old school fighters, of course, there's the big names. There's the Sugar Ray Leonards, the Muhammad Ali's, and Mike Tyson's. But who are some of the lesser known fighters that you saw growing up, where you just really like their personality and like their fighting styles?
Lesser known. I mean, I was just in love with Roy Jones. So he's not lesser known, but Roy Jones is probably the reason that I started like actually really paying attention to boxing. When I was growing up, it wasn't the lesser, I didn't really know the lesser known. It was whoever came on the pay-per-view and whoever I could see. Because at that time, there's no YouTube, there's no Google to even look up these people. So whoever came on pay-per-view, that's who we were a fan of. And so, of course, that was Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, people of that matter. But, I mean, I wouldn't say anybody lesser known. Dang. But Roy Jones, I adore Roy Jones.
Okay. And when you watch boxing, what's your favorite combination or your favorite punch?
I love an uppercut. I love the uppercut. The uppercut last year has made its comeback, but before then, people were not really using the uppercut. I kind of fell in love with Anthony Joshua because I saw him landing those vicious uppercut that messed up Klitschko and made him retire. Yep. So once, the uppercut is something that a lot of fighters, when they're holding their position and they're ducking down, and the uppercut it seems like it's there a lot of the time. So when people throw it and connect, it's crazy. So I'm gonna go with the uppercut.
So I think this may have answered my question already, but with that right there, but what do you think was the knockout of the year for 2020?
Well, right. Both of them were uppercuts, right? Povetkin with Dylan White, and that was crucial uppercut, and then Tank Davis and Leo Santa Cruz. So, I mean, and then also Anthony Joshua had good knockout with Povetkin. He uppercut at least 20 times in the fight. So I'm gonna have to go with Tank though, because that was vicious. Because I
Yeah.
saw Leo Santa Cruz heart pulse through his neck when he was getting hit. Like when they slowed it down, you could see like his body was fighting for him. And so I like that. That was vicious.
Do you have fight parties at your house?
Yeah, we love. I mean, I've gotten my girlfriends into boxing. Either I tell them first, I all got them into it from just. I'm like, there's men with their shirts off, they're fine. I would be showing them different people, but now they're calling me and hitting me up and telling me, hey, yeah, they got a big fight tonight. I mean, we all go to the Errol Spence fight together. So,
Were you at the last fight with Danny?
which one?
Danny Garcia? Did you?
No, didn't get to go to the Danny Garcia one. I was being safe.
What was the last fight you went to?
I guess it had to be the Mikey Garcia fight before the pandemic, right before the pandemic. Or maybe I went to fight in LA, I think, but it wasn't a big fight. So right before the pandemic, before life changed.
Okay. So if me and Reggie Owens, Aon Jack, and some of my LA brothers jumped on the plane and went out there for a fight in Texas, and went by there to do some what they call it pre-gaming or whatever, what would be the signature dish that you would cook for us?
Cook? No, I'm playing.
I saw you making some tacos and some stuff like that, I think, on your Instagram or something.
Oh man, during quarantine, yes, I was like becoming a YouTube chef. Anything that I saw, like chicken birria tacos, or you know, just I was looking at different cuisines. I love to travel, so I was practicing actually cooking different cuisines from different countries. But if I had to cook something that I know of, it would be something fried in country, like some collard greens and like fried chicken or fried catfish or something country. It wouldn't even be anything that anything special.
All right. And I know we learned a lot about you with combat sports and boxing and whatnot, but I wanted to know what other special talents you have. I know you do some fitness stuff and cooking, but what are your other talents?
I mean, I have a lot of talents. Like anything that's on YouTube, I learned to do it. So those are my talents. So like, what do you want to do? Like fix something in the car, put up stuff. I mean, I really like designing, so I can create websites. I can do HTML and coding and JavaScript, and I can create all kind of videos, and you know, I can do all kinds of stuff like that. So I mean, I guess that would be somewhat of a talent. And then the other talents, I cannot tell y'all.
Dallas J, speaking of talents, what trophies do you have in the background? Because it took talents to get those trophies behind you.
Oh, that's not a trophy. That's like a globe. Like this is just like different. Like I've taken a lot of stuff down just for this, so it wouldn't look too cluttered. But every time I go to a new country, I go collect something from that country and just put it on there.
So you enjoy traveling?
Yeah. Like, so people I know, they've been to like 64 countries, 80 countries. So that's something that I desire to do in life. Just, you know, learn about different cultures, different people. Because, I mean, if you only stay where you are right now, you will not have learned, you know, everything you could have. And a lot of people stay in their box. Exactly. You can't be a lexicon.
What's your favorite country?
I don't think I've been to my favorite country yet. I mean, I said I don't think I've been to my favorite country yet.
Oh, and what's in second or third?
I would say I love anything with a beach. So I like just beach vibes. So
Belize?
Yeah, but I mean I haven't been to Belize, but
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Anything with a beach. Like this sounds crazy, but I'm like one of those Black women who gets their hair completely wet. Like It doesn't matter, you know. So anything that has a beach or a pool or something watery, I'm there. I'm gonna say my favorite country though is America, the United States, North America.
Okay.
You sing, Briana?
Sing what? I can sing,
song.
but not well.
So when you go to karaoke, what's your go-to song?
I could rap Sir Mix-a-Lot. I like big butts from start to finish because I learned that
All right.
as a little child. You know how they used to have in a CD cover where you could read the lyrics. So I would read those lyrics over and over.
You let us hear the first verse.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You know the song, DB. Come on, that's your anthem.
What?
Yeah, you're right. All right, man. Before I get too ratchet and easty in here, man, I'm gonna go in and wrap it up and thank the queen for coming to spend some time with us in the shop. Next time,
a lot of time. Thank you. Wow.
Yes.
I got a lot of editing to do. Appreciate you. It was
nice talking to all of you guys.
I'll go behind you, DB. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna tell her thank you. I truly appreciate you coming on. I didn't think you was gonna be on here this long, and I'll thank you again. And come back anytime. You know what I mean? They definitely want you back. I'm not even gonna say a lot of you. The chat is fucking jumping, so come back anytime.
Let's see what they're saying. They're laughing at something.
Oh, when you rewatch the show, you'll see it. You'll see the chat jumping. It was a pleasure to have you in here, man. And yeah.
All right. I have fun, guys. I really appreciate it. I love the community. I love that we have Black, brown, and even Latino, white, whoever is in the chat, everybody who's in the chat, that this is a community for everybody, yes. Men, women, and where we can just talk about boxing. So I loved it. I appreciate y'all having me.
Thank you, DB.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you, Briana. Thank you. The
bye.
property value just went up, y'all. Appreciate you.
Okay, bye.
What's up, DB?
What's cracking, man? What's cracking?
I'm good, man.
Yeah, hey, tell these niggas the next time when I call in, tell these niggas don't call after that. Don't pick up no call. And shit, don't man, even ask me.
I know, man. Real rap.
That shit.
Go ahead.
One thing